Hello everyone, welcome to another one of our dev streams. Let's please first make sure that you can all hear us well, that you can all see us well. Can we get some okays in the chat?
Thank you.
Amazing.
Nice.
We're getting some confirmations from Twitch, and I believe we are also audible and visible on YouTube. So yeah, let's get into it and let's do some introductions. Filip, would you like to kick it off?
Hello everyone, I'm Filip and I'm a designer on Vigor project.
I'm Sebi, I'm Filip's colleague, also a designer.
Yes. And I'm Sabina, but you can also know me by the nickname of TayLee, and I'm a community manager for the Vigor project. Hey,
Hello!
that's all of us. Nice.
Seems like
So,
we're
yeah.
in the right room.
Let's, at the beginning of the stream, let's just quickly go through what this stream will be about. And you can very conveniently see it placed here on the screen. We will be discussing the PC hotfix that happened yesterday. We will talk a little bit about the console events that are in front of us. And of course, we will have a Q&A. And yeah, I believe this will be more of a chill, maybe even a little bit of a shorter stream. We will play, we will just enjoy the time, and if you have any questions, hey, shoot them our way.
Yes.
So, yep. And I think let's get straight into it and look for some nice game that we might play. And in the meantime, I think it's only fair that we start with the console stuff. So let me pull it up on the screen
There
because Shoop. Yep. We have an elimination booster apocalypse for console incoming. It will happen this Friday on the 14th and it will last until Monday. So hey, if you want to get some boosters for up to 40% off, join, play some eliminations rounds, and yeah, farm
Get on
some of
that.
that sweet
Get on that.
XP. And also we have summer days incoming, and we actually have summer incoming, at least if you're also in the northern hemisphere.
Northern Hemisphere, yes.
I was trying very hard not to say it incorrectly and say the southwest east.
Yes.
So I said it nice. I said it correctly, and yeah, it's getting hotter. And if you want to, you can check out. You will be able to check out some fresh cosmetics on June 21st, and they will stay in the shop for basically all summer long.
Mhm. Yep.
So feel free to grab them. They will also be on discounts at certain times. So keep an eye out on our store, and they will be up to 40% off throughout the whole season. And yeah, I believe we are in the lobby. So, and we will be doing a shootout. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Boost it up.
I'm just waiting for them to join in with the boosting.
Be
Oh
generous.
yeah, boost,
I am,
boost,
come
boost,
on.
boost. I have to boost.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to summer days. There are some nice pieces that has this like Miami Vice vibe,
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Oh yeah,
really good.
100%. And you're also actually ready for summer.
I'm ready for summer.
As some of the previous enjoyers of our dev stream know, Sebi used to sport.
used to look like him.
Oh yeah.
Why did you do that? Why did I ask?
No, I'm. What did you call it? You said that I was.
Okay, so I called him the Jesusified. I believe,
yes.
because especially with like the longer beard,
Yeah,
even
the
that you
long
used
beard.
to have, you did look like that. So
They did punch my beard off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your beard off, that is true.
and that was a good punch of.
What's happening in the chat?
Oh, I was wondering where Jesus had gone.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
we have
yes.
Hello, Tiny. Thank
Jesus
you.
is
Yeah.
taking a vacation for the summer. He's gonna come back come autumn.
Yes, it's way too hot for that right
Yes.
now. Are you thinking about something similar, Filip, maybe, for the summer, shocking our viewers because your hair is kind of a celebrity?
I think that the answer will be quite short, and it will be hell no. I mean, why would I do something like that? That just seems pretty random. No, I'm joking. I think you do that from time to time, right?
Yeah.
I think it's healthy for the hair. I should
like-
join in. Maybe not in that extent, but
It's
I
like
should
a
join in on that.
2 to 3 years cycle, you know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go that drastic on it, but yeah.
I don't think I have like cut my hair ever in like past
No?
10 years. I just like the
I mean-
ends. I always just cut off the ends and then I just let it grow downstairs, like downwards.
Alright.
Basically, I mean, that's all you really need. Ooh, and we have a first question for Filip.
Go.
And you're
Shoot.
playing, but I know you're an excellent multitasker, so I'm gonna bother you with this right away. Weapon balance on consoles.
Do you mean like the
Weapon overhaul.
The weapon overhaul will.
The weapon.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well,
Weapon overhaul.
I mean that's the aim. We are trying that in the trying that we are tweaking that even during the early access, and it will affect the consoles as well in the end.
But we decided to use the early access as
Yeah.
a testing ground.
Yeah,
So
because
we're
it
gonna-
is a really big change,
It's
as
a
we
big
mentioned
change and
numerous
it's
times.
very complex change. So we're using the early access on PC as testing grounds, and while we are happy with the state the guns are in, we're gonna bring them to consoles as well. So
In the next season, you will experience that as well. Don't
precisely.
worry.
Yeah, and I think what is also important is to keep the feedback on that coming.
Oh, yes, please.
Because you said we have received quite some feedback on the weapon overhaul, but we definitely want more. We even have a feedback tracker, so please use that, not just for this, but also for various bug reports. I will kindly ask our moderators to share the link in the chat to the feedback tracker, so you know where
Yep.
to find it, and yeah.
Yes,
it's really
please use that.
it's really handy. It's really helpful because there's a few of us like we have excellent QA, but there are still things that get out, and this is a completely new platform, so it's completely like uncharted territory. So your help with reporting in the early access is vital and is really appreciated.
It helps a lot.
Helps a lot, and sometimes you find things that we couldn't even fathom exist.
Exactly.
And if you find them and report them, that's when we can address them. So thank you for that. If you don't know how to report, there's a feedback tracker link right in the chat right now. Also, there should be a link to feedback on early access in the pause menu. And there's also a handy button for copying your player ID, because if you provide us with your player ID, we can look for some bugs. We can look into your log and
We can fish a lot of things out of the log as soon as we have your ID. That's really helpful.
Yep. So do that. Keep up the good work.
And let us know
Exactly.
about anything, because even the weapon overhaul itself, there are some things that we wanted to try shifting around. Some decisions where you might say there were like what's the word? Ambitious, but we tweaked it, tuned it to the state that we want to really test it. So let us know about those. You will spot them when you see them. Don't worry.
There's a nice question. Weapon overhaul. What, from the devs' point of view, what are you guys most excited about changes wise? What should
As players or as developers?
as devs, like
As
what
devs.
should we be excited for when it comes to consoles? So from the player side as well.
All right. Well, for me personally, that would be the biggest change. The one I'm most. Oh, that was good.
Ooh.
Oh,
my.
Damn.
the one that I personally am most excited about is the ergonomics factor
Yeah,
they're
that's a
introducing.
big one.
It just makes secondary weapons, well, all weapons, relevant in terms of their size and weight, and it has effect on much more.
It
than just-
impacts how fast you move, how
fast you reload,
how fast you reload,
how much stamina you consume doing actions,
how fast you can aim down sight, how fast you can change stances.
And generally, like the difference between machine guns, let's say, like the extremes, right? Like a big, heavy machine gun and just regular pistol. It's tangible now. It's usable now, and I think people. People will have. You will have a great time trying that out, and when you master it, when you get used to it, you will have a lot of fun, I'm sure.
Yes, I have seen a very interesting question. I'm afraid it's all gone now, but from what I recall was that how will the feedback from PC players translate to consoles? Will there have to be like tweaks made, or?
I mean,
a bit of a loaded question, I guess.
I mean, not that much of factors and like aspects of wait, do you mean like in weapon overhaul? Or?
Yeah, in weapon overhaul.
Oh, okay, in weapon overhaul.
But I mean, it's mostly the attributes settings. So
mostly.
it will translate actually quite well.
Yeah, not much aspects that you are going to experience and that you will going to report are that different from a console to PC.
Yep.
Like it's clear that the PC has different, like players on PC have a different response time, it's a completely different platform. But the problems that it might have, the aspects, the things that are more and less convenient for you on that platform are not that different okay, that was clever.
Oh boy.
Are not that different from a console, so we will tune it just right for it to be relevant on both.
Yep.
On all, basically. Don't worry, we are thinking about that.
When will there be a dedicated stream purely for weaponry work and showcase with explaining all the changes?
I mean,
might be okay.
that's not up
I think
to
we can discuss that.
me. Where is he?
I'm afraid we cannot make the decision on the stream.
No, that requires some planning.
It requires
be nice.
planning
That
and
was
some
really nice.
okays from certain people, but hey, we will definitely bring that up. I think that's an excellent idea. Filip loves being on streams.
Yes,
And
and
like
he knows
everything.
and he knows everything about the
Oh,
weapon
yeah.
overhauls.
He is
Not
he's
everything.
the mastermind, or one of the masterminds.
Yeah, one off.
One of. But the mastermind
Don't
present.
idolize me. I'm not the type.
Of course not. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong, it's flattering, but it's not true.
It was very much a team effort,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
very much.
as is everything in video games.
Mm-hmm. I can't think of anything that's one-man job, actually.
Nope.
Right
No.
now, at the moment.
100% not.
Oh,
It's all,
okay.
and it's not even like in the team. Like it's not even
Yeah.
secluded to one team, because very often you need cross-departmental
yeah.
cooperation
All the time.
to figure out what makes sense, what is possible to implement, and stuff like that.
That's
So
one of the things that I like about video games as a medium. That it's you need everyone.
it's a multimedia in the
Multimedia.
end.
Yeah,
Only media.
even more than like films, you just need every expertise in
Oh,
video
yeah.
game.
Just connects everything, basically.
Mhm.
Okay, he's on the roof. Come out here, you rat.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Stinky
interesting,
shooter! Oh,
interesting
no!
questions.
The
Why not
fastest
do
traffic in the
console
West.
crossplay? We are working on a crossplay. It should be coming later on this year, and we have received some feedback regarding to how the crossplay should actually work, which is whether it should be like for consoles only, or like for consoles and PC, or like what should the options be. And I just want to say it's currently still being worked on. It's still being worked out, and we are taking your feedback into account. So yes, please keep the feedback coming. I feel like every stream, every stream I say that, but like every stream it continues to be true.
Yeah, I mean, important things need to be repeated,
Reiterated,
because
even.
it makes sense even in the development process. Like, don't forget to test it properly every day. Like, not just for the testers, but we too. Like, test your
Exactly.
fixes and test your things.
And yeah, we are done. So
Congratulations.
Nice job. I really enjoyed that headshot you scored.
Oh, and like 2 of them, one in the attic and one in
Oh, yeah.
one in the tiny house.
Yeah, well, I know the tiny house well. I camp there all the time, so.
Yeah. You don't play playtest with him. You don't play with him, but I play with him, and I have like 80% chance on this map of knowing exactly where he is, and it's that tiny house to the side.
Yeah,
with the
it's not
broken
that
wall.
hard of a job because I'm all the time at the one spot, right?
Yes, and on my run.
Right.
Yeah, he also has a favorite spot, and it's also a tiny enclosed space that he just camps in.
Yeah, the warehouse.
The warehouse,
but that has a history, by the way, because at the start of the implementation of the map, like when we were trying the map out, trying out the map for the first time, it looked really differently. The entry points were different, and it was really convenient spot to be in, and nobody seemed to care. So I wanted to let the level designers also and all the others know that the spot is there. And there was plenty of things to think about. So I just played that way, that I was always there, and everyone started noticing that it's a good spot. So they blocked it out and made it really inconvenient to get there. And I don't mind because it has to be coherent in the map.
Yeah, I try
so
to
that was a great.
I'm always trying to ambush him, and he always knows that I'm coming.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe before we finish up the loading, let's take a quick peek at the bugs, because I think you have all. I hope you have seen the changelog for the hotfix that we did yesterday. It was a lot of bugs, and I'm very happy to say that many of them were community reported through the feedback tracker. So. Yeah, like what do you think was like the most interesting bug out of this list?
Oh, that's easy. It definitely must have been the missing grass, missing vegetation from the maps. The funny thing is, it only happened if you like changed your language setting. Now you might think that that's not connected. Like, how does changing a language, turns off my grass? That's the beauty of video games I talked about.
Yeah, don't speak a different language, your grass will disappear.
Yeah. Well,
there's interesting stuff happening. Let me switch to the game.
No, let me take you behind the scenes for a bit. Well, when you in Unreal Engine, which is the engine we're using for Vigor, if you want to connect something like have one thing point to another, you can either like hard code it so it's just pointing at each other, or sometimes you can use a string. String is just a chunk of characters, a chunk of text, and you say, okay, find the thing with this name and use it. Now, if you do this with the string method, you need to mark it as do not translate this. Otherwise, it will get automatically collected and sent to the translators for localization. And this is what happened. And the name got translated in all other languages other than English. So when it changed, when you changed to another language, so suddenly it wasn't pointing to the right thing, and it just happened that the right thing in this case was vegetation or grass. So that's how you end up with changing the in-game language, turning off grass. That's the beauty of video games. Thank you for reporting that one. Yeah. Should be fixed. It is fixed in this hotfix for the early access version.
I think what is also connected, because a lot of the bugs in this hotfix were graphics related, and one of the things that was happening to some players was that if the advanced video settings got resetted, it basically forced the game into the lowest possible resolution, which was silly because it should not be doing that. It should be taking into account like what is it being played on, the system specifics, and it wasn't happening. But this was fixed with yesterday's hotfix. So, and I would like to maybe say one thing. If you see any bugs that are fixed in this, but you maybe encounter them because maybe it wasn't fixed for all the iterations of that bug, do let us know if you see that, it's supposed to be fixed, but hey, this happened. Please make a recording of it, share it with us, let us know when it happened, what preceded the actual bug before, because
Yep.
sometimes it's very important what you did before the bug, right?
The absolutely
Mhm.
best case scenario for reporting a bug is if you have like video evidence. Some overlays, like game overlays, can let you record 30 seconds backwards. Like the Microsoft overlay knows how to do that. But it's not necessary. This is just very nice if we got even video evidence. The QA will love you. And you stumble into something really important with providing feedback from the PC players, and that is that when you're playing on consoles, everybody has the same hardware. But when
Yes.
you're playing on PC, everybody's PC is different.
Mhm.
They have different resolutions, different graphics cards, different, Windows installations, whatever. And all of that can play a role in how the game behaves. So it's more important than ever to provide feedback so we can catch all these edge cases, and that's why a lot of these fixes in this hotfix are graphical, because we have to basically make the game run on whatever configuration everybody has.
And I see you are loaded again.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it
it's still
encounter? Oh,
time.
it's encounter.
Still
Lovely.
time. I will address that question there. Where was it? Oh yeah, crosshair need to be re-edited on rifles. PC have ways to edit on monitors. Consoles don't, unless they put dots with a marker on the TV's lol. Well, that's let me ask you that way. Did you try it out? That would be interesting, because when you try it out, you will see that it won't help you.
This is
We thought
something
about
that we
that.
thought about.
Don't worry, we thought about that. The missing crosshair is. I know it's a shock. Don't get me wrong. It was for me. I was one of the people that from the very start I was very against it. I was. Then we tried it and iterated it a lot of times. Like, I don't know, there were like 5 big serious times that we thought about it, iterated, reprocessed the feedbacks from the devs, and I actually got convinced. So it's and I fully agree with it now. And let me just point out again, I was very against it from the start. It really should reflect the fact that it should be, the sniper rifles should be imprecise in close range. In mid range, let's say. Well, when you put it in front of another player's head, you will hit him, right? The closer he is, the better. But when you actually try it out, putting the sticker in the center of the screen, it
Doesn't help you much.
not gonna help you that much.
The reason that is that the accuracy, while not aiming down the scope, is really low with the rifles. So even if you put a dot in the middle of the screen, it's not gonna shoot where the dot is.
So it's reflected in many ways, and this is one of them. And removing the crosshair should give you the main idea that it's inconvenient to use it for that way.
It's there
And that is
to-
intended, and it should be working well. If it doesn't work well, let us know. This is important change. That is one of the changes that I was talking before. That you will see, you will know when you spot it, the big decisions and the thing that, in the end, I don't know if it doesn't work at all. We will revert it, but it seems to be working so far. But we need as much data as possible.
There was several reasons behind it. One of them, one of the things that we went into the weapon overhaul with, was that we wanted to have bigger differentiation between the classes of the weapons, and this was one of the ways we wanted to make sniper rifles actually be used as sniper rifles.
Exactly.
To point you in that way.
And I see interesting questions, and this time in YouTube. What about attachments for weapons? Why are they not being considered, or are they being considered? What's your stance on this, gentlemen?
My personal stance.
Maybe filter it. But your personal stance.
I can say that I when I see that in a game, love it. I want to use it, and I love it. So you know my personal stance. But given the fact that we have a pretty complex weapon system at the moment, and it has undergone many decisions and changes, I personally, I cannot speak for the whole team or for the planning, but as a whole, but I personally don't see that happening anymore. Not that, I mean, it's a really, it would be that big as the weapon overhaul was, I think. Like if we seriously considered the attachments and of the whole system, it might be that big. We wouldn't even at this point. I don't even know where I would start. Like,
Yep. We have a lot of weapons in game, so we provide a variety through just having a lot of weapons. Adding, I like the idea,
Yeah,
but
I love that
I'm
idea.
worried that adding attachments this late in the like cycle of the game would
it would
be an enormous task.
exactly, and it would even shift the whole dynamic of the gunplay as we set it. Either that, or it will basically in brackets, or it will ruin the system as it is, and we will have to build a new one. Or it will be self-expedient, which there's no point in making anything self-expedient. But the idea is great, and I love it.
Yeah, and I see something that was shared by our lovely moderators.
That was a...
Oh,
I didn't see that. I completely missed that. I was reading the chat.
Me neither. He's a... Oh, okay, he's well camouflaged as well.
Yep, he is. That's the camouflage head.
But the pink weapon.
Well, where is he? Isn't the spectator mode supposed to show you the person who killed you?
Oh yeah, I cannot see anything. I see some flowers.
Floating pink gun.
Floating pink.
Oh man.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that our lovely moderators shared the information that some of our partners were given giveaway codes for PC, so there might be some giveaways, so keep your eyes out if you would like to play in the early access and get the Vigor reinforcements pack. So
Check them out.
yes,
Check out our community.
you can find the full list on our webpage.
I see a good suggestion there.
Ooh, I give in shootout. Nice.
What was the cooldown?
You know what? Let's have a little talk about how it has been in the in the team, because it's around a month since early access release, right? I forgot which day today is. It's 12th, right? Yeah, so about a month. It's been a trying times, hasn't it? How are you feeling now after it's been like from with a little bit of a perspective?
It's very exciting. I'm glad we have the early access out. It's been great seeing the feedback come in, the reception, and it it's reinvigorating to see it released and to continue to bring it into the full release.
Thank you for that vigorous answer, Sebi. Filip.
I mean, like a mother with a newborn baby, exhausted and over the moon.
And you have experience with that.
Well, I have
having children.
Well, not the experience with being a mother, but
okay.
but yeah.
Like the.
It's not. It can be like said that it's the same. It's not, but yeah, there are similarities in the processes and in the outcomes.
Yes. I for one feel. Yeah, also, I think you know what, invigorated is a good word.
Yeah, it is, right?
To put it. It
Yeah.
breathed a bit of a fresh air into it. At least for me, it was incredibly busy time, but at the same time, so very rewarding to see this happen, to see this unravel in the real time. We've had 2 update days in 1 week. That was very crazy.
Yep.
I believe we've had on a Dev Diary stream that we did last month. We've had Vichy talking about what it looks like as a tester, and it's great.
Testers are amazing. Like they have so
busy.
much work to do.
Jesus Christ, it's like.
Just so you know, I don't know if you ever worked QA, probably not. But before every release, there is something called a smoke test, which basically means that the whole QA team jumps on the game and checks everything. Everything. We both worked QA on Vigor before we became designers. And
it's fair to say that more stuff has been added to the game
Yep.
since
many
we,
more
yeah.
many more things.
So it's not getting easier.
They every time we release anything, even like hotfixes or anything, they check the game from top to bottom. They're doing amazing work.
Mhm. It's just the same as in life. It's not getting any easier. You are just getting better at it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
And I mean, they're busy all the time, to be
Mhm.
completely fair. Like right now, we are 1 month into the season, so it's not as crazy as the update days, but they have to be getting ready for the next season already, like mentally preparing and stuff.
And I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm really excited about the team for the next season.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Me too.
This season, and for me also personally, I really like the idea for the season after.
Mm-hmm.
So not 20 but 21, and I believe like a specific group of Outlanders will enjoy it quite a bit,
Yes.
because I'm hoping it will address some wishes from the
Mhm.
community.
Should.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It
Most
should.
probably.
Have you had more issues than expected? There's always more issues than you
Yeah.
expect. That's the reality of game dev. There's always more issues than you expect, but you deal with them. That's all you can do. You just keep on tracking.
When is Weapon Overhaul coming to console, guys? Weapon Overhaul is coming to consoles with Season 20, as far as I know at the moment.
It should.
Is that correct?
It might. But it might depend on the amount of feedback we will receive.
Right, yeah.
So let's see.
But I personally think that I personally didn't catch anything like that. It's not gonna happen so far. So yeah, so far at the moment, my personal
As long as we
Yeah.
manage to polish it up
Yeah.
to be
We want
prim
to,
and
you know,
proper.
which seems to be on a good way actually.
Oh yeah.
I think.
we know that you want it. We know that you need it. We're gonna get it to
We
you.
want it
But
too.
we don't want to give it to you in an unfinished
Yeah.
state.
Yes.
That's not gonna
That's
happen.
just it.
So it is what we are aiming for, but we want to make sure that it's
Yeah,
right.
aiming for 20. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the correct.
Maybe let's see what YouTube has to say, because I have to say I have mostly Twitch open because I prefer Twitch a little bit. Is that controversial
You
to
got
say?
favorites.
I'm having. I do. I like the UI more.
All right.
I'm gonna say it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have some questions about full release that is aimed for later on this year. And yeah, maybe it would be nice to reiterate that there would be a vibe at the end of early access for
Right.
PC. You will be wiped of your progress, but you will retain the contents of the Vigor reinforcements pack. All the cosmetics, all the guns, stuff like that. So you will keep that, but your shelter progress, your XP, that will be reset, even the cosmetics that you might gain outside of the Vigor reinforcements pack. So, yep.
You see,
Ooh.
only quick asking saying every time you deconstruct something on PC, it jumps back to the top of the list. That's an excellent thing to put into the feedback tracker.
Yeah.
Yes. Put it there, please. 100%.
And that way it gets into our bug tracking system, and it basically guarantees that somebody will look into it.
I think we wanted to. It's not about this particular the equip tab, but we were trying. I'm not sure about the current state, but we were addressing something sorting. Yeah, with the inventory, the sorting system. Yeah, we wanted to get a look at that. Not sure what state that's in at the moment. It's one of the minor things actually.
Yeah,
There are
maybe.
big fishes swimming around.
I think I might just quickly go a little bit back in the conversation, because I see somebody asking. Oh, that's Vex. Amazing. I see our community asking about the applications for partnership, and I have to say it got a little bit busy, so we are a tiny amount behind in processing them. It can vary depending on the team's workload, as I believe either Forsythia or Atomic pointedly say in the chat. But if you did not receive a rejection, it means the application is still being processed. So watch out for those emails, please. And please just have have patience. We will be going through all of them. We received quite a bit more of them due to the PC release.
Yep.
So, but we are on it. I promise, guys. And I see we are.
Yes, we're in
loaded
game, and I'm playing this time.
up.
I'm going.
Ooh,
I'm
you
playing.
switched. Amazing. Let me.
Ooh,
Oh.
some bearded
Oh,
guys
yeah.
there.
I do have some bearded guys, and then I have a couple of demons. Like,
Oh,
right?
that's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a Lucifer demon.
favorite.
Ooh,
mask,
and we
yeah.
have them boosting. That's nice.
Yeah.
How lovely.
You changed the. What did you change? You changed the key bindings. I forgot what it
Oh,
was.
no.
Was it like C
You
and
didn't
alt?
adjust.
changed-
No, I didn't adjust. I forgot to adjust
No.
them.
You can do
But
that at
that's
the
one of
start.
the interesting things you can look forward to in the PC release. Adjustable keybinds.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
just the middle mouse for shoulder swap and C
C4. You play with C to first person.
in Vigor, yeah.
Oh, gee.
Oh,
okay.
I
That's,
got because the thing is that I got used to the shoulder swap on the middle mouse button. I don't know why. It was one of
I'm
the
just
first
gonna-
iterations of the key binding, like default key binding for PC version, and it just stuck with me. And
I'm just gonna say that that's certainly a choice.
I see. I feel a dissonance here. But it definitely is a choice. Yeah.
You like
Are you gonna
live your
follow
life
up
on the edge,
with
don't
the
you?
fact that it's a stupid choice?
No,
Because
no,
I
it's
wouldn't disagree.
It's not stupid. It's just a choice.
You literally called it stupid before the stream started, though. We have been
I
through the
didn't.
choices. You heavily implied it.
Well, but I didn't say it.
Ooh.
I work with this guy every day. I have to keep him on my good side.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, it's a different thing. You need to keep testing that.
Oh yeah, you have to know where the boundaries
Yeah,
are, don't
sure.
you? I would say so.
But yeah, it's even to me it seems like a stupid thing. I feel kind of ashamed when I change the key bindings with a new build. I pull it up and I look over my shoulder. Nobody's seeing me change the key bindings. So yeah, it feels stupid even for me.
I don't think anyone
But
should be
I
shamed
just-
for their combining choices. Like that's mean.
Oh yeah.
You know, I
Rain
remember
down
in the era
hell.
of like flash games when I still used to when I still used to.
They got me
Oh shit!
through the small trees. That's
Nice.
Danonek.
somebody's a good shot.
Danonek. That's like the yogurt, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
I love that.
You were saying before with the key bindings.
Ooh, I'm just saying that I still remember the times when
the Flash game.
you played on the like original arrows in the flash games,
Oh, yeah.
and I played like this because I had to operate the keyboards with my left hand, right?
Like
So
Mozart style. Come on.
so I was
bring it
just
on.
like this, and then I sometimes switched for the mouse very quickly, just like that.
That is
So
gold.
and I got shamed for it. I got shamed for it by my friends. So
Well, I'm not surprised, by the way. I'm just that is.
you would shame me too, wouldn't you?
But like take it back. Like
I
that is a skill, by the way.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
played
yeah.
well, that is.
I didn't. I never
Speaking
did.
of, I heard a legend of some guy who nobody taught him how to play games, he just taught himself. And when he got his first, like, I don't know, PS1 or something, he didn't know how to hold the controller, so he held it like this.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh.
like upside down.
Like pushing the buttons with the lower thumb
Yeah,
part.
something something like this. And
But
then
it makes sense
Yeah,
in a
and it was
way.
just like, yeah, I just learned like this, so I just continue to play like this. It's no big deal.
That is great.
And another one that's with the, Armored Core series, the mecha games.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there was a new one, Armored Core 6. In the earlier Armored Cores, the controls were so like complex and complicated for the mechs that some people decided that the best way to play them was to actually hold the controller like this, so that you get access to all the shoulder buttons at once. And some players like swear on it to this day, and this is how you control a mecha.
Wow,
Jesus.
that sounds interesting.
Video games. Beautiful.
Oh boy, but I see some people agreeing with me that they used to play MMOs like that.
Like this?
So
Yeah,
yes,
I mean,
I have been vindicated, and yeah.
I'm guilty too. I mean, the first time I played like Counter-Strike 1.6 or something like that, that was like on the arrows, and then like after a week, somewhat of just use WSAD and these are the action keys. And I go, okay, that actually makes sense. All right, I never came back to it, but yeah, those were the starts.
And I see completely unrelated question in the chat, but Manic Vigor was was saying hi to Roxy, Atomic, and Forsythia. Hi, ladies. They are not here, but like into the camera. They are in another room, and he was asking Forsythia on stream next, and that's a strong maybe for you, because we kind of switch up the roles a little bit. Sometimes we've had Roxy Atomic on streams already moderating, so she might appear in the future. But I think it's safe to assume that Forsythia will appear.
Tiny Online is asking, is there any plans for anniversary this year? Yes, absolutely. We're doing an anniversary event and whatnot. And you said that the updates might be coming.
I didn't say that, but I will say it now. Thank you for bringing it up. I would have almost forgotten, but the new season might be coming up around the anniversary date. So those of you who still remember when it was last year, or you can look it up, keep your eyes out. It will probably not be the same day, but around that vicinity. In August. So, but for the exact plans, I don't think we are ready to share.
We don't, but around.
Yeah, we might drop little tidbits of information on future streams. I have been known to like to spill the beans about upcoming events, especially community events, because it's fun.
I think that you can allow that one. That's not.
Oh.
It's not really.
I think "but" is an okay word.
Okay. Yeah, and it's even like "butt of the gun." So.
Yes.
Butt stock.
When PC full release later on this year, we will definitely share more information about the exact date later on. So keep your eyes out, especially on our socials. And on the diaries, and if you are not subscribed to our newsletters yet,
that's a good way to get information.
Go and do that, because for example
that's the
events,
best way, by the way.
The events that I was mentioning, those who are already subscribed to our newsletters, they know about this. They knew in advance, and maybe just let me reiterate that there will be Booster Apocalypse for elimination starting this Friday, going until Monday. And we will also have Summer Days Cosmetics returning to the store on 21st of June. So let's get ready for summer, get in those summer vibes. Or, I don't know, like deflect winter if you're in Australia or something like that with them. Because
Australian winter is still pretty warm, I guess.
I would say so. And as I said, this stream will be a little bit shorter than we're used to, so maybe let's go straight to the send-offs.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let me... Let's do this.
These big ones.
Would you like to... Who wants to start, gentlemen?
Go for it.
I'd like to thank you for the feedback that is incoming. It's invaluable for us. Keep it coming. Don't worry to mention anything. We are looking forward for anything you want to tell us. So keep the feedback coming. We're trying our best to make it the most fun as we possibly could for you, as we possibly can for you, and just basically thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you all. I also want to thank you for the feedback, but I also will add a thank for your patience, because making games is hard. We're working as fast as we can, and as I said, we want to bring you the best experience possible. So thank you also for being patient with us, and it's all coming.
Yes, and what I would say is most likely subscribe to our newsletter, share your feedback with us. It can be on our socials, on Reddit, or via the feedback tracker. And thank you for being on this ride with us. Because as one person, very drunk, I have to say, famously said on a party, is that Vigor is not just the game. Vigor is the people. And yeah.
It's true.
Thank you. and see you in the Outlands.
See you in the Outlands.
See you guys.
Bye.